one of the wonderful qualities of Krishna. Every day, one qualities have been. We are seeing these qualities, and then we are discussing about the like wonderful aspects of this different qualities of Krishna, which can actually attract us, and which can actually make like our devotion to the Lord more amazing and more relishable. And we are also visiting different spots of Vrindavan, Rajamandal Parikrama we are doing. And then we are also singing the Damodara Ashtakam and offering ghee lamps. So now we will get into today's topic, that is Krishna, the real hero. And His Grace Karunapati Keshav Prabhu is going to present today's topic. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Over to you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for the opportunity. Can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Can you see the screen also, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so today we have the wonderful opportunity to hear about the heroic quality of Krishna. So I'll be starting because it's just 10 minutes, so I'm just going to go a little faster. So please bear with me with my speed. So today's agenda will be the meaning of hero. We'll see as per the Shastra, an analogy, what Prabhupada is giving, and some of the very important heroism exhibited by Sri Krishna. So the heroic definition according to Nectar of Devotion, text number 22 is a person who is very enthusiastic in military activities and expert in releasing different kinds of weapons. It's called heroic. This is according to Nectar of Devotion 22. We have various definitions, but according to Nectar of Devotion, text number 22, the definition is actually usage of military weapons. An analogy in the same Nectar of Devotion is given as that elephant is actually, when it goes and plays in the lake, it actually destroys the stems of the lotus. The same way, the Lord actually playfully kills his enemies. So that is the beauty of Krishna. If you see in films or anything, the people will have to work hard to kill their enemies. But in reality, the Lord is not like that. The Lord actually kills his enemies very playfully. That's the beauty of the Lord. And in protection of Parikshit Maharaj is one of the greatest devotees, who is the grandson of Pandavas. The Lord actually personally appeared in the womb of Uttara, and he protected from the deadly weapon of Brahmastra. Here, the Prabhupada actually gives a very good comment in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, text 8. Canto 1, text 8:13, where the Lord, Prabhupada says that here, instead of actually keeping his vow, the Lord actually, as is better known as Bhakta Vachala, is trying to make himself identify as lover of devotee, even if he has to break the vow. He actually made a vow that he will never use weapon against Guru soldiers. But here, to save them, the Lord uses his disc, Sudarshan Chakra, to protect his devotee, Parikshit Maharaj. So one of the heroic effect here, if you see, is the Lord uses his own Sudarshan's disc actually. And one more thing which I want to give an example here is there's a fight between Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna happens when the Lord was actually fighting with Banasura. That time actually the Lord was actually fighting so fiercely that Shiva was actually trying to use his different weapons. But since the Lord Shiva is very good devotee of Krishna, the Lord chose to use his yarn weapon, so that Lord Shiva became very tired. He could not fight anymore. And the Lord could actually focus more on fighting with the demon. So this is one of the beauty of Lord Krishna. He timely uses appropriate weapons to defeat his enemies. So I'm going a little fast. So here from now on, I'm going to use some certain clips and images to just bring some effect to the understanding of the word you. So it's not be taken very should be taken lightly. There is no comparison for Lord Krishna for anybody actually. But just for fun, we are going to do a little bit of effort to understand the heroic efforts of Lord. And we are actually after the so-called material heroes. But here Prabhupada also says that anything we can use for remembering Krishna. So from that perspective, please view the future slides. So we have seen many heroes coming here and then showing some really attractive stuffs here and there. Like if you see in this clip that Rajnikant is having 2 guns, machine guns, and trying to shoot at the same time. But here, one time, the Lord Krishna, to save his devotees from the great Bhaskar Pandit army, the Lord personally appeared from his temple at Bono, Vishnupur, and he was actually using two cannons under his arm, and he was actually firing, and he destroyed the complete Bhaskar Pandit army. So if you see, if Lord can do anything, I mean, absolutely. And Solan Jayaprakash Maharaj actually says that that time even cannon is not discovered. So what Lord cannot do? So he was making a very beautiful comment here. And one more particular aspect I want to say that imagine enemies are coming with weapons and their own weapons are dropping and attacking them. It seems cinematic and magical. Behold, here there's this beautiful event comes from Chaitanya Charitamrita actually. So here, this was from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela 9:234. So the background here is Mahaprabhu is trying to save his assistant, who's actually got caught by the so-called Pandits, Bhattaharis. They hijacked him and they tried to keep hold of him. So Lord actually goes very politely requested him that please, don't trouble me. I'm just sannyasi. Please send me assistant. But they were so furious, they could not even want to hear from Mahaprabhu. They came with their weapons and tried to attack Lord. Then what happened? The whole merciful Lord actually, I would not do anything, but their weapons fell down from their own hands and start striking their bodies. They were cut into pieces actually. And some of them who actually saw this and they ran away. So this is one of my personal favorites because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was only one event you can find, at least still Madhya Leela, that this event Lord actually was trying to protect Krishnadasa, this particular aspect of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu we can see here. And what is the benefit of heroic pastimes, knowing about heroic pastimes of Lord Krishna or any of his incarnation, expansion, or source of incarnation like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Srimad Bhagavatam 10:66-43 says that any mortal who recounts his heroic pastime of Lord Uttama Sloka or who simply hears it attentively will become freed from all sins. So that is the beauty. So we all actually after the so-called duplicate heroes, but nothing will happen to us. We'll become only passionate and we will actually think that we are that hero and trying to live that. But here, hearing or attentively even reading about Lord's pastimes, heroic pastimes, we can actually get rid of all sins. So this one more thing I want to just show that the Lord actually picked the entire Govardhan hill just like a child picks up the mushroom. But here you see even the heroes actually show as if they are picking something, and you can see this effect here. The Lord was actually picking the entire mountain, holding the entire mountain 7 days, 7 nights, with just one little finger, and he was not like, he was just enjoying, he was playing, he was just entertaining the entire gopis and gopas. That's a beauty, that's a real hero here. So material heroes can help us even to remember Krishna. So that is something which Prabhupada actually says, so whatever we see in material world, if we actually use it to remember Krishna, that's also still fine. So some feature of Krishna is present in this form, in this so-called duplicate heroes or the cinematic heroes, that makes them attractive. So why not we actually get at the fullest form of the feature available in Lord himself? So we can try to even, in those cases, we can try to actually understand, oh, some feature of Lord is present, so he's attractive. How about Krishna himself is fullest and available? So we can try to remember Krishna in that way. That's the secret of Krishna consciousness. So we used to see, actually in Tamil Nadu at least, that, the great Rajinikanth, their fan following was there. They even do a lot of Abhishekam for Rajinikanth actually. So for such a hero behind the scenes, it's not even real. So there's such a fan following is there. Imagine what sort of real hero Sri Krishna is and how much madly we should try to become loving to him and attracted to him. So the Lord actually performed such a great feat that unimaginable, inconceivable actually. So we should try to see how we can become so much loving and attracting toward Krishna by his hearing about his pastimes. So how we can follow? We can follow the great acharyas and great gopis who are the topmost devotees of the Lord. What they did, They even asked the trees about Krishna when he is not present during the Rasa Leela. So they were so madly in love with Krishna that they could not stop remembering him. They even encouraging with the trees, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? That is the kind of love we all can fall. We can try to develop towards that real hero of our life, of our heart, and try to see how we can be completely mesmerized with this remembrance. That is coming from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, 30th chapter, text 4. And what is opportunity right now available for us in front of us? This is Damodar. That's such a huge opportunity is there with us. Now, how we can help ourselves and help others? We can actually try to help every single soul to show Damodar Arati and make everyone chant the Lord's name and distribute prasad. So Prabhupada especially says it's a bumper month for people, to new people to enter into this Krishna conscious movement or chant the holy name of the Lord. Show Arati to Damodar and chant the Lord's name. And the final conclusion is in Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada actually says, Canto 4, 25th chapter, 25th text, purport. The Lord says, Prabhupada comments here, being part and parcel of Krishna, the living entity is certainly a great hero. So we are all great heroes, but we are all actually having a weakness of attraction towards material features. So not to move from zero to hero, we also chant nicely Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and you can become attached to that real hero, who is Krishna himself. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. So I hope
thanks a lot to you.
In time I completed it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful narration about how Krishna is the real hero, and we should be attracted to Krishna, and we should be attracted to the devotional service of Krishna. So we are very grateful to you, Prabhu, for enlightening us on this very wonderful quality of Krishna, that is heroism. And now with this, we will move on to our next program, that is the Brajamandal Parikrama. Over to you, Manjulali Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So today I'd like to share something, a very, very practical realization. Half of our team is not present here today just because the Airtel connection was not there. This internet connection, when it goes away, it creates such a havoc. We go from one house to the other asking for a suitable internet connection. And imagine that if our connection with the Supreme Lord is cut off or goes haywire, what havoc it can create in our lives. Just think about it, devotees. So please be connected and stay tuned to our Brajamandal Parikrama ki Jai. So today we have a small quiz, and a very, very interesting quiz based on yesterday's session. So there are going to be 2 questions for children and 1 question for their parents. So stay tuned. Debashish Prabhu, are you there? Is your connection correct now with the internet?
Yes, Mataji. By the mercy of Gandharva Jagadhari.
Okay, so the first question goes for the children's section from the yesterday's section. Let us see how well you're connected with Krishna. So, who killed Dhenukasur? Let's type in the chat box. Who killed Dhenukasur? Yes, is anyone typing there? Haribol. Who killed Dhenukasur? Can you hear me? I don't see any answers. Am I audible? Okay, Balaji Prabhu. Yes, Balaram killed. But I think it is child of Balaji Prabhu. So it is, so this little gift goes to the child of Balaji Prabhu, and we will get in touch with you for your address. All right, the second question for the children's section is, which fruit did Krishna and Balram's cowherd boys want to eat? Which fruit? If I tell you the name of the forest, you'll get the name of the fruit. In yesterday's discussion, which fruit did they want to eat? Okay, Achyuta Prabhu, you're not allowed. We know you had your birthday yesterday, but still, we need a child to answer. Hari bol. Anybody who wants to say which fruit the cowherd boys want to have from yesterday? Yes, again, it is Balaji Prabhu, Tala fruit in the Tala one. Okay, and they went another gift. All right, all right. So now there's one question for the parents. The question for the parents is, initially, when Dhenukasur hit Balaram, where did he hit Balaram, Lord Balaram? Where did he hit Lord Balaram? Where did Dhenukasur hit Lord Balaram? Okay, okay. Some more questions? Yes, yes. Please answer. Go ahead. Type it in the chat box. Yes, Lokanath Prabhu, please go ahead. What is your question? What is your answer? Sorry. On the face? Oh, no, I'm afraid that's not correct. Just a quick. Where did Dhenukasur hit? Not on the back as well. Vivek Prabhu, let's go. Where did, see, yes. Okay, so I will request Achyut to give the answer. What is the answer, Prabhu? You raised your hand. Okay, the answer is the chest. All right, I'm afraid, yes. Okay, Debashish Prabhu gave it. Yes, Debashish Prabhu, Jai, Hari Bol, you win this Krishna book. Yes, although you're from our team, but you didn't know this question. So, yes, the chest, and Balram was hit on the chest by Dhenukasur. And that is why we, that is why I asked this question. So once we hear the pastimes of the Lord, we meditate on the pastimes of the Lord. All right, so without taking too much time, we move on today. The next Vana of Vrindavan. So over to Vishakha, who will take us to the next one of Raja.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We are now in the Kumudvan. We walk southwest towards Kumudvan. Kumud means water lily, and this forest was named because of the bright red lilies that once grew in the abundance here. Krishna, Balram, and the cowherd boys herded their cows and also enjoyed eating lunch in this forest. As when we left Madhuvan and entered Taravan, we turn and offer our obeisances to the forest we are leaving and then again to the forest we are entering. In the Adi Varaha Purana, it is stated, O Devi, this third forest, Kumudvan, is supreme. One who visits this forest becomes a worshipable personality in my abode. The water of Padma Kunda glisten in the mid-morning sunshine. It is said that Lord Kapila performed austerities in this place. So there is a small temple dedicated to him on the banks of Kunda. The Varaha Purana states that bathing in this lake reveals to one all the import of Vedic knowledge. So we submerge fully hoping to emerge fully enlightened. One devotee standing in the kunda only up to his thighs says, now I understand a third of all Vedic literatures. This is easier than following Bhakti Sastri. Refreshed, we continue and at one point leave the sandy country path that leads to Shantanu Kund. We spot the tall pink dome of the temple at Shantanu Kund. Each step in this heat is purifying us, taking us closer to our eternal home in Goloka Vrindavan. Vraja Mandala Parikrama quickly ends our repeated cycling of the 14 planetary systems. Now we enter to the Shantanu Kund area, which is also known as Satoha Gram. The town of Shantanu Kund is dry. We walk in the procession to the temple of Shantanu Bihari, which is one which is on the hill in the center of the Kund. Shantanu Bihari is dark and slender, and Srimati Radharani is shorter and with a golden complexion. The silver borders on their bright red attire stands out against the beautiful yellow backdrop. This captivating darshan and the villagers' intense devotion carry us far beyond the bleak. These deities are famous in Vraja for awarding children to childless couples who approach them for the purpose. Nearby, there is a village called Tatiha, where Krishna killed Dantavakra. To kill Dantavakra was actually just a pretext, so he could see his dearmost associates again. Dantavakra was given this name because he had crooked teeth. Danta. The word Dat in the name Dahita has his origin in Danta, referring to Dantavakra. Ha means killing, hence the name of this village. Ganga Devi agreed to marry Maharaja Shantanu under a certain condition. She would stay with him only as long he did not question her actions or speak harshly to her. Then for 7 consecutive years, she threw their newborn babies into the Ganga just after they were born. In this way, 7 of the Vesas were quickly freed from the Vishishta Muni's curse. Maharaja Shantanu was horrified by her actions, but remembering his agreement with her, he remained silent. But when the 8th son was born and about to suffer the same fate, the king could no longer tolerate it, and he admonished Ganga Devi for murdering their children. Ganga then revealed their children's identities and Visheshta's curse, and also that this 8th son was destined to remain on the earth with Maharaja Shantanu and was the virtuous warrior named Devrat. Vrindavan is so wonderful. Nitai Gaur Pramanande, Hari Hari Bol.
All right, Hari Hari Bol. So that was Vishakha. She happens to be my daughter. I seek blessings from all you devotees to bless her profusely so she may become a good devotee of the Lord and spread the sweetness of Krishna consciousness wherever she goes. Hare Krishna, Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. It was wonderful to hear from your daughter today, Mataji. You are training so many wonderful kids. Definitely, your kid will be really amazing. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hari Bol.
Blessed are your children. Hari Bol. So with this, we will move on to our next program. So that is the Damodara Ashtakam chanting, and then we will have the Deep Dan. So when the Damodara Ashtakam is being chanted, I request devotees to be focused on the slides and where to meditate on the meanings of the chant. And then when we get on to the Hare Krishna mantra, please switch on your videos and then offer your lamps to the Lord Damodar. So we will be starting now. It's Balaji Prabhu and Indu Mataji and family, and I think the whole SVB is there. So it's amazing. Hari Hari. So you can start your Damodar Ashtakam. Very good.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, are we audible?
Yeah. So maybe after you start your this one, sometimes the kartal or mridanga becomes a little louder and the singer voice gets a little affected. So after you start a little bit, then I'll probably message and you can you can adjust if it is needed. Very good.
Namamishwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Bhrajamanam Namamishwaram Sachitanandarupam यशोदाभियोलुकलाधवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतगोप्या यशोदाभियोलुकलाधवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतगोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तम् कराम्बोजयुग्मेन सातकनेत्रम् रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तम् कराम्बोजयुग्मेन सातकनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकाम्पत्रिरेखाङ्ककण्ठ स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् मुहुश्वासकाम्पत्रिरेखाङ्ककण्ठ स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् दीदृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् दीदृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषितज्ञेषु भक्तेर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं सतावृत्तिवन्ते तदीयेषितज्ञेषु भक्तेर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं सतावृत्तिवन्ते परं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चन्यं वृणेऽहं वरेशादपीह परं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चन्यं वृणेऽहं वरेशादपीह इदं देवपूर्णाद गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याविराष्टां किमन्यै इदं देवपूर्णाद गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याविराष्टां किमन्यै इदं ते मुखाम्बोजमत्यन्तनीले वृथं कुण्टलैः स्निग्धरसैश्च गोप्या इदं ते मुखाम्बोजमत्यन्तनीले वृथं कुण्टलैः स्निग्धरसैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरथाधरं मे मनस्याविराष्टामलं लक्षलाभे मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरथाधरं मे मनस्याविराष्टामलं लक्षलाभे नमो देव दामोदरानन्द विष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नम् नमो देव दामोदरानन्द विष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नम् कृपा दृष्टिवृष्ट्यादिदिनं बतानु गृहाणेश मामज्ञं निर्यक्षिदृश्या कृपा दृष्टिवृष्ट्यादिदिनं बतानु गृहाणेश मामज्ञं निर्यक्षिदृश्या कुबेरात्मजो भक्तमुख्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च कुबेरात्मजौ भक्तमुख्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्ते
विश्वस्य धामे नमस्तेषु धामेषु रतिनामे रतियोदराय विश्वस्य धामे नमो राधिकायै त्वदीय प्रियायै नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Bol. You may read the meanings now. Hare Krishna.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of knowledge, whose sharp earrings are swinging, who is beautifully shining its who I, into the mother, turning into skips and is quickly running from fear of Mother Yashoda. Not from behind by with greatest speed, watch Damodar, my humble obeisance.
Taking the victim in his mother's hand and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which are marked with three lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, whose belly is bound not with ropes but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes as he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you're able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Balagopala in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart, for what is the use of me of any other boon besides this?
O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
O Supreme Lord, Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisance unto you. O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
O Lord Damodara, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalukuvera were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinder motor, in the same way, please give me to your own prema bhakti. I only long for this only
Long for this, I have no desire
I
for
have
any kind
no
of
desire for any kind of liberation. O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent robe which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of all entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hari Hari. Wonderful. It is very, very nice to see this wonderful families here who are real heroes in preaching. They are doing very, very wonderful preaching activities in Belandur area. And their wonderful kids also are present, and it looks very, very nice to have such vibrant Vaishnavas who are really doing amazing service to Srila Prabhupada and the Supreme Lord, and to hear from them is a great fortune for us. And today, every day we are doing this Karthik Vrata, and we are so very fortunate that in this auspicious month we are able to come together and we are able to chant the Damodar Ashtakam, offer prayers and offer our Deep Dan and things like that. It's really, really very wonderful. Yeah, so today Manjulali Mataji is announcing, because of some technical issues, we had not enabled the chat box and the quiz. Devotees could not able to participate. The quiz will be repeated again. May not be the same questions. No, different set of questions will be there. So we will repeat the quiz again tomorrow, right? Hare Krishna. So with this, we will end today's Karthik Vrata program, and we will be there every single day in the same time slot. And let's take advantage of this wonderful Karthik month and get immense amount of mercy of the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Karthik